We cut back to Pre-Mor. We're in the security headquarters. We're introduced to Syril Karn standing rigid at attention. His uniform is tailored, immaculate, almost obsessively so, in stark contrast to Chief Inspector Hyne, slouched at his desk in a wrinkled uniform and with the casual disinterest of someone long past caring. Right away, the dynamic is clear. Karn is an eager zealot, Hyne a tired bureaucrat. The tension isn't just in the conversation, it's in posture, tone, fabric. Karn treats it like a double homicide, Hyne treats it like a scheduling conflict. There's something odd about this whole exchange between Karn and Hyne. Nobody cracks a joke, nobody laughs, but the rhythm, the energy, the discomfort and the cringe, it feels like it's been written as comedy. This scene is coded like deadpan satire. The content is serious, 2 men are dead, but the framing is corporate, bureaucratic and petty. The stakes and the delivery don't match, it's incongruity, and that mismatch is the joke. Hyne talks about covering up the murders as if he's ordering a sandwich wrong. He uses phrases like regrettable misadventure, conjure a suitable accident, nothing too heroic, as if the real danger isn't a crime, it's bad optics. Meanwhile, Karn stands at attention like he's trying to win a gold star in fascist prefect school. When Hyne casually asks if he's altered his uniform, Karn stammers, and like tailoring, eyes lowered like he's been asked about his porn history. It's comedy of embarrassment, not for what he's done, but for wanting to do the job too well in a system that does not care. It's an incredible moment played completely straight that shows you exactly who Karn is. A rule follower obsessed with order, a mid-level nobody who's clinging to status through aesthetics, and a man desperate to be taken seriously in a system that barely functions. And then Hyne moves on. No mockery, no reaction. That's what makes it worse and funnier. It's a moment built on the silence between characters, one man desperate to prove himself, the other desperate to get lunch. The power dynamic is funny because it's so bleak. One man believes in justice, the other believes in metrics. That's a joke and it's horrible. Andor doesn't point and laugh, it just lets you sit in the absurdity until it curdles. Hyne doesn't care about the murders at all. He knew one of the dead, Kravas, and describes him as awful and overdue at comeuppance. His focus is crystal clear. Keep the Empire out of Preox-Morlana's business. Keep the numbers clean. Minimize attention. He tells Karn to conjure an accident, falsify the report, move the location, strip it of scandal, turn it into a footnote. And Karn, he's stunned, appalled, not because he's moral, but because he believes in the system. He thinks rules matter. Hyne knows better. Appearances matter. Reports matter. No one upstairs wants a mess. Let's have an accident report waiting when I get back. Hyne's line lands like a punch. It's the moment we understand what kind of world we're in. Truth doesn't matter, justice doesn't matter, only outcomes that preserve the hierarchy. Here are some themes and takeaways from this scene. Truth is a liability. The real story would draw heat. The false story lets everyone move on. In this world, the truth gets you demoted. Authoritarianism is banal. These aren't mustache-twirling villains, they're middle managers, and that's what makes them chilling. Karn is not a hero. His outrage isn't noble, it's naive. He's not fighting for justice, he's fighting for order, and the show is quietly warning us where that leads. And systems don't break, they rot. This isn't a system failing, it's working exactly as intended, and that's the scariest part. This isn't a debate, it's a lesson. Hyne teaches Karn how to survive in a corrupt system. Stay quiet, keep the numbers low, and never get noticed. Karn listens, but he doesn't learn. And that's the ticking time bomb, because some people aren't meant to follow, they're meant to enforce.